Frank was a cheerful little boy, but he had one big problem. He didn't care about the environment. He tossed candy wrappers on the ground, left the water running when he brushed his teeth, and never bothered to recycle. "It's just trash," he'd say. "Who cares?" One sunny afternoon, Frank went to play at the park. He munched on snacks, leaving wrappers scattered around him. A rabbit poked its head out of the bushes, frowning. "Frank, your trash is ruining our home." Frank shrugged. "It's just a little mess. No big deal." The rabbit hopped closer. "What if everyone thought that way? Our world would be covered in trash." Frank just laughed and ran to the pond. As he played, he noticed the water looked murky, with bits of plastic floating on the surface. "Yuck! Who made this water so dirty?" Frank asked. A frog popped up, shaking its head. "We frogs used to love this pond, but now it's filled with garbage. Animals like me can't live here anymore." Frank felt a tiny pang of guilt, but brushed it off. "It's not my fault," he muttered. That night, Frank had a strange dream. He was back in the park, but it was no longer sunny and green. The trees were bare, the grass was grey, and piles of trash covered the ground. "What happened here?" Frank asked. The rabbit appeared, looking sad. "This is what happens when nobody cares about the environment. The world becomes a mess." Frank looked around in shock. "But it's so ugly. I don't want to live in a place like this." The frog hopped over. "Then you have to change your ways. It starts with you, Frank. Take care of the world, and it will take care of you." When Frank woke up, he couldn't stop thinking about the dream. That day, he grabbed a trash bag and headed to the park. He picked up every wrapper and bottle he could find. As he cleaned, the rabbit and frog appeared, watching curiously. "You're helping?" the rabbit asked. Frank nodded. "I realized I was wrong. I want to take care of the world." He also told his friends about his dream and encouraged them to help. Soon, everyone in the neighborhood was picking up trash, planting trees, and making sure to recycle. In no time, the park was beautiful again. The grass was green, the ponds sparkled, and the animals were happy. Frank smiled, proud of the change he had helped create. From then on, Frank remembered the lesson he learned. Take care of the world, and it will take care of you.